Walk with me on the pathway to more success. Yeah, we've all heard that Major Key, our favorite Snapchat king, and no hate to him, but that statement's kind of puzzling, to be honest. What is success? Isn't it like a station that you get to, and then once you get there, like, you're successful? I mean, why do you need more success? To better understand why this is a problem, we have to get down to the core of what we consider to be success and what we consider to be failure. Now, if you are to measure success in a quantifiable item such as money or assets or whatever, then you're right, you will be pursuing more success till the end of your life, essentially, because that's something that you can always get more of and never truly be satisfied. So what is success really? I mean, you look at history and look at successful people. Let's take the rich successful people. Let's think of Rockefeller, for example. I mean, aside from his money, what else do you really know about him? You may know how he got there, but can you quote him? Bet you can't, but take a look at people like Martin Luther King Jr., I Have a Dream, Muhammad Gandhi, an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. List goes on and on. Jesus, do unto others as you'd have others do unto you. Now, these people are successful people whose legacy resonates to us today. You know, wealth, beauty, money, all of that fades. But those jewels of wisdom that came from their heart and their soul, that is remembered to this day. That is something that will not be forgotten. That is true success. I mean, if you doubt me, just look at Heath Ledger, look at Michael Jackson, Robin Williams, Amy Winehouse, the list goes on and on. I mean, these are people we praise for their material accomplishments and their success and their reputation, but their final days were marked with misery. It just worries me that so many people think that, hey, by achieving a certain rank or reputation or material status, that we're gonna feel happy and feel complete, but history has proven time and time again that it just doesn't work that way. I think it's important to point out that any notion of success that doesn't take into account the impact you have on others and your emotional well-being is basically empty. I mean, DJ K makes it sound so appealing, but when you really look at what he's saying that, hey, you might be successful, but there's always more success, you know, and he's talking strictly in the material sense. Now, I do agree that we should always be striving to achieve perfection, you know, we should always be working hard to better ourselves, but depending on where we place our values, how we define success, it's either gonna leave us feeling perpetually empty inside, or our pursuit of perfection will ultimately fulfill us and fulfill those around us. Because no matter if you got $1 million or $100, we're all gonna end at the same place. Because when we look at our legacy and what we leave behind, people aren't gonna praise those that leave behind a fortune. Rather, those who have left their mark on this world through their character are the ones who will be remembered for generations to come. So, walk with who on the pathway to more success? And who are you gonna follow? The ones who want you to fill your pockets just to empty them? Or the ones that want you to fill your hearts just to spread the light?